A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Ralph. Easy. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Run over center now with Tootin, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. It's tossed, outline for Tootin, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 6-yard line.
Take right.
Gain of a yard.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Etienne. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to have the Jaguars 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I mean, on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. A toss left side, caught by his running back. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry to the 20. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 52 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Cincinnati. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play for Jacksonville. A gain of 48.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
That one is complete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And now they'll be looking at third and goal. Throwing is Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
touchdown, #1 for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hey, check that. Get it? Let go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
3. Come on.
Receiver in motion, going right. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. In motion is Warren.
19 Tiger, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18, 65 catch, 65 catch, go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Good for a Jaguars first down.
On first down, Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will get into the end zone. extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll send a man in motion left. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
He'll step up and run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, up at the 29.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Ready? 60 Eagles. No.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Charger. Ready.
Here's Richardson. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A second down throw for Richardson. On the move left. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Jack Warrior 70.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A pickup there of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here's second and 6.
18, 5 in. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll run on second down. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he broke through the initial contact, lines up getting about 3. It's second down.
Best job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On play action, Richardson moving to his right. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
To throw is Lawrence. Forced to his right. A very dangerous dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
16 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence out to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. That gains an even 60 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Here's a design run. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Receiver in motion, headed left. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more. Celebrating, don't feel it no more. You a jump in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave and now you're turning on show. What's it used to be a race?
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Moving left, taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On the run to the right. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Here it is on fourth down. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Now Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
On the ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard.
Good. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. Off he goes.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. That caught Tony Pollard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On second down, Richardson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Watch the line. Watch the bullet. Watch the bullet.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Moving to his left. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It leads to second and 10.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Lawrence now on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
you believe it? From just under 70 yards.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Let's go now. Buffalo, pump, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Slot man in motion right. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. At midfield.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
And he will get into the end zone. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Send a man in motion right. To throw, it's Richardson. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to get the football at their own 23.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Lawrence moving outside the pocket, going up top. That's hard! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 65 yards. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Pritchard gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. Now second down throw for Lawrence. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 48-yard attempt, and that is no good. He missed it, and they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Cowboy 80, trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Throwing is Richardson. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So down 2 scores. They're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On 1st down, Lawrence. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And to craft the tight end downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Lambert-Smith, touchdown Jaguars. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Lawrence. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more. on to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
27-yard line.
1918.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year.
Kick is good.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down.
A toss out wide for 2. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, Lawrence. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Now here's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and he's able to secure that takeaway. This game looks very different for this offense. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
His throw left side is complete. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Bengals. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
In motion is Warren.
70, Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Rolling right, and he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Chutin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. They'll look to pick it up with Chutin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Chutin. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. This is 1st and 10.
Not saying 19. Come on. Hit. 70 Lions.
Out of shotgun. Richardson moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Panther 60.
In motion is Warren. They'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Go! Panther 11. Panther. Warren 17. 18. Pioneer.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Flushed to his left. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Forced to his right. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Now, on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Now Richardson. Now a shot here, deep middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Here comes 2nd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Richardson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Back to 60.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is